So Taylor, can you hear me good? Is my mic clear?
Yes, clear enough.
Hmm. Yeah. By extending the time, we'll be able to see um, if the time factor is the issue. I think Maria has a problem with the Photoshop. You understand? She might have chosen a wrong link.
Oh, like for to install.
Yeah, she has a problem to install. Probably she's doing the up, but other people got it correct. Many people,
Yeah.
many people got it correct. The color in your room look okay though. Good.
Uh,
You need a higher chair. You need a
yeah,
chair slightly up because the top space too wide.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, the truth. I'm have to, it's either I have to move this so.
Mm, yeah, but that's okay. There are 41 people out of the 41. I hope that in in how many minutes? 7 minutes.
Can
Um,
get it
you
20.
can get in. Anupama went into problem yesterday with the Zoom. I mean, with the Jitsi. So, and today I run into a problem. Yeah. Yes, Maria. I really, really, really want to follow the same steps that I started um, 10 years ago. I want to apply the same method because based on my talking and the rest of it, I get that sense of feeling. Sometimes people are intimidated by it, but no, I'll do a different approach, how to get it done. The moment you know the three key factors, I promise you, you can do anything on earth. The only three things that we normally do, and then you should be able to do anything. The sky will be the limit. And I'm not going to stop until we impacted so many people with a skill. Um, in the past, people were afraid uh, of getting to learn it because they have to pay a lot of money. They have to commute from one spot to the center where they learn it. But if we can do it right online, I don't think there'll be any problem because it'll be of your inconvenience. You understand? So it should not be a problem completely. So, right. What else can you do with that? You can make money with it. Like for
Mhm.
instance, me, I can make a living out of it. I can manipulate an image and do so many things, and then I could be hired to get it done. I could fly my drone, use that footage, correct the color, print it, advertise it. What else can you do? There are people who might want to do weddings, the wedding ceremonies or public events. They need those things there. Or you can create what's called a billboard, a fantastic billboard. Example, okay, let me share this screen here. You see this image here? It is a high definition image. So you are able to see everything. Now, this kind of images, you could use it on a product, any product. Now, the question is, how can we transform these images? How can we remove all of these parts so that they're ready? We have things like the patch tool. We can patch this area and it's gone. See? You can select that and gone. You can take it. So anyone can do all of that. The little spot here, we can get rid of it. And this slight mole here, we can get rid of it. And all of that. So what are we using? We are using a simple tool which is called the patch tool. Now, what happened with the patch tool is that the patch tool, it pick up a pixel from one spot and then replace it. Now, suppose we don't want, can you see the hairline?
Yeah.
Suppose we don't want this hairline. We cannot use the patch tool, right? All we can do is to use the spot healing. I think that is a spot healing.
Spot healing.
Yeah, we can use the spot healing. You press down your Alt key or the Option key, and then we simply, like that, it's gone. And then we come forward again, pick up a spot, like that. You identify a spot, and then you paint around it. It's gone. Suppose we want to remove that. Again, we pick up that spot, and then try to. Now, these are the kind of things that makes everybody excited, interested about it. You connect with it. You feel connected with the subject. You try to do something that can make meaning. Because plenty of people out there, they have a problem to separate the background and the foreground. Suppose I want to remove the background. So all what I try to tell my
7:00 a.m.
all what I try to do to people, I try to teach my principle. Look for the straight line. If you look for the straight line, you don't have a problem. From this point here to there is a straight line. So if we use a pen tool, which is that, now by using a pen tool, it gives you a high definition edge. The edge of it look more finished. Now we can select that. We look for the straight line right there. That's our straight line. And we have a curve. So if you're not comfortable with the visual curve, all you have to remember is click as small as possible to the subject. Small meaning the space between the clicks. It has to be as close as possible. But the moment you're comfortable with it, you can take up that portion here, click on it, hold your mouse down and drag it. Fair enough? Now we get the nice curve. Now we can get rid of that. We go over here. Now, because we have fine details here, this is what I want you to understand. We are not going to use the pen because the pen is going to do a lot of injustice. A lot of injustice. So to do it, we go over the outside. We go outside wider, 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 wider. Now, you see, what I did was to go wide because we have a complex here. Now, coming back here, I can take that curve, look for a straight line, and capitalize on it. Can magnify it. See how close it is to the subject? Very close. It makes it easier to work with. You come straight here, click. You hold down your mouse down, you drag gently until you see that curved line line up with the subject. Fair enough? There we go. Get rid of it. You move again. Click. Look for the straight line. The key word, try to identify a straight line. From this point here to that point, it is a straight line. Come again. From this point to that point is a straight, it's a curve slightly. Again, we proceed. We take that. And we continue. What I did was to magnify it so that I'm able to see every single thing. No, from here, there's nothing. We can go ahead. Why must I can here? Can everyone hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, yes, we can.
There are some people saying that. Maria, can you respond to the WhatsApp? Because some people might want reply.
Okay, okay. All right.
That is loud and clear. All right. Again, we look for right here. There's a straight line, right? Right there. There's a slight curve. Just slightly there. And we go right there. And we close it. All right. Sometimes you make a slight error. You need to be very observant. You notice right here, there's a gap. No, you need to correct it because you don't want to do it again for the second time. So we are going to use what's called direct selection tool. The direct selection tool selects that anchor point, that one anchor point, and you're able to manipulate it. So you could
Peter,
go ahead.
I get the message that not everybody hears you. I don't know why. I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be on their end.
Have to be on there.
All right, here we go. I can extend it. I can move it. I can move that. I can move that. All right. You can select that anchor point and move it and correct that. Correct that. you don't have to do it all the time, but when the time you feel that you need to. All right. What we have just done, using a simple tool, which is a pen tool, we managed to make a selection around the subject. That is a path. We cannot do anything with the path. A path is simply a path. We need to turn that path into a selection so that you're able to do so many things with it. You can manipulate it, do anything you wish to. Now, on your keyboard, you'll try to locate, give me a second. I need a layer. I have the layer here. All right. The layer, I need the path. All right. Okay, here we go. Now, when you finish everything like that, you go under the window, you need to bring up the path. This floating window will pop up. All right. No, it is for that path here. Now, the only thing you're going to do again, on your keyboard, you're going to press Control key or Command key. You click inside right there. I repeat, on your keyboard, one of your hand will go on to, if you're using a Mac, will be a Command key. If you're using a PC, will be a Control key, and you click. Now, when you click it, it turns the path into a selection. Now, let's make it exciting now. What's the selection? A selection is a selected area that can be manipulated, edited, manipulated, or do anything with it. Anything outside of a selected area, you cannot do anything. So, in this case, our selected area is the subject. Fair enough? So, I don't want the subject, I want the background. I repeat, I don't want the subject, I need to remove that gray spot. So I need to change the direction of my selection. So to do it, we go under the select, inverse. You see it? We are going to inverse or to change the direction of a selection. We change it. All right? So we click inverse. So now the selection is based on the outside word. And then on your keyboard, you press delete. All right. Delete, we can put with what? Click OK. All right. Now, what we have done so far, we have isolated the background. You notice around here, the selection is so wonderful, neat and nice. You see it? All right. We need now to remove that one. Okay. So far, is there any question up to this point before we can proceed? Is there any question? I want everyone to turn on their camera. I want everyone to participate.
The selection, the layer was locked when I delete it. That's why it got that white.
No, I unlocked the layer by setting it free, but the background I wanted it plain. I can create it none. All right, let me see again. All right.
Oh no.
All right. All right. Here we go. All right. The layer was locked. I decided to make it white, but I can turn it around.
Oh, okay.
All right,
I thought it green.
I can make it transparent. No, that's transparent. All right. Are we good?
Are you screen sharing?
Oh, I'm
Because I
sorry.
can't see your screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was still sharing. Okay. Okay. No, what we did was remove this awful color. Now, the next thing we are going to do, to help me be able to isolate the thing properly, I'm going to add the next layer to give me a guide to see where my mistakes are. So I'll go right here. I'm going to add a solid color. No, I want it black. Now, when I create that, I'm going to move this one to the top. Okay, so you see the thing now? We have a slight problem there. You see it? With the black, you are able to see it, but we're not going to use the black. But let's proceed. Let's proceed. This time, we need to remove the fine hair, this one here. So we go to background eraser. The background eraser, remember that. The background eraser, how does it work? It only picks a color. Let's take, for instance, you must change the limits to discontinuous, the tolerance to 50. We need to select sample ones. I repeat, if you're going to use the background eraser, you must make sure that you sample it one time, meaning you take one sample at that time and you discontinue it, meaning that the moment you let it go, you have to sample it again. The tolerance level to 50 because you don't have to go full 100 because the blending might be a problem, or sometime you might get rid of that. All right, here we go. I'll click on that, sample it once. Okay, I press my Alt key or the Option key one time on the keyboard one time, and then you start to paint it. See? Do we see anything there? You see the hair? Now you have to be careful here. Ask me, I need it interactive, please. I need this thing interactive. Ask me any question as we go by. Do we see something happening there? We have those fine hair. Now, I'm going to sample it again, one time. Sample it one time and continue. Could everyone turn on their camera? I need everyone to participate. Nobody's a stranger. We are all learning. I need an interactive. You ask me why I didn't do that. That's how I get my thing done. All right. Our main aim of using the background remover is to remove unwanted color. Fair enough? We use the black solid background is to help so that we can see what we are missing. All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. Sometimes you have to withhold your breath in order to get the line perfect. You understand me? Sometimes you have to do that. Okay. We come right here, sample that. Um, Sometimes it's best for you to magnify it so that you're able to see it. All right, sample that. The reason why we pick up 50% as a tolerance so that you don't have to create a lot of damage on the subject. That's why we set the tolerance to 50. Sometimes you have to lower it to about less than that, which means that you have to do a number of passes on it. A number of passes. All right. Any question, ask me. Ms. Ayala? Ayala, any question?
Hello. No, everything is okay.
Everything's all right? All right.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Our main objective is basically to isolate the subject from the background. Again, if we have a slight problem there, you notice the background still creep into it. So we have to do it perfect. You should not do it twice. All the time, you have to do it one time. Perfection. People, they don't look for the good thing, they look for the mistakes that you make. So if you make a lot of mistakes, yeah, you give people to talk about it. But if you make less mistakes, no one will talk about anything negative. All right. I choose the pen. I selected a path which I need to create, but this is the path. I need to convert it into a selection so that I'm able to delete it. So under the path, which is a floating palette, if you don't see it, always you go under the window, path, and then you hold down your control key or the command key, you click on it, it turns that path into a selection. So all you have to do is press delete. It's gone. So when you press delete, it's gone. You see, we have a neat, clean edge. The same thing we are going to do it over here. We use a pen as close as possible to the subject. As close as possible to the subject. All right, I made the path, declaring my intention that I need to make that section a selected area. A selection is an active area that can be Save. All right. You see how clean it is? It's very clean. Again, we can do the same thing here. Can do it again, the path, and delete. We can hide our black background. So what we have done, we have a clean background. We can also get another background. Um, all right, we have that. I can paste it in. Another background, I can make it big. Now, how can I make this thing big? I brought these pictures. How can I scale it up? Transform it. So you go under the edit, transform, scale. You hold down your shift key because you need everything scaled proportionately. Your hand on the shift key and you drag it. And then press enter. Okay, the question, how come it covered the subject? We can move it from the layer like that. So what we have done is a simple that anyone can do it. Maria, you should be able to do it without any problem. So in this case, I'll stop here. Is there any question? I need a feedback. Okay, I need to apologize. We had a mixed up of time. So in that case, we never started on the best start. There was a slight mix up of time. Again, today we'll go slightly longer after I did my introduction, explain what I need and I see everything. And then next week, we continue with the normal one. So if I run out of time again, you're going to relog in back using the same login. And then we finish our introduction and then we close for today. Fair enough? We started on a wrong footnote. So we are going to get logged out because we have only 7 minutes. We need more time. When we log off, you log in back. And then we finish what's our agenda for today. I need to introduce some of the guests, the Mostak and the rest of it. Introduce Marriott also. All right. What do you suggest? Should we log out and log in? Because we have 7 minutes in this one. We log out and log in back again.
Why didn't you use these 7 minutes to show us how to download properly the software?
Okay. All right, fair enough. You see that guy beside you, the big.
Yes.
Afterward, I'll ask him to liaise with you how you can download the software into your system.
Because I downloaded it, but as I said, when I try to open it, I have a problem.
Okay, which one did you download? I presume that you downloaded the Macintosh, Apple software.
No.
You downloaded the PC?
Yeah,
The PC with the link.
Yeah, with a link.
All right, that's the guy next there. He's going to help you. So Taylor, afterward. But anyway, let's go ahead forward and let's see what is going to happen. I'm going to share my screen. All right, we have it here. Okay, everyone. Anytime you log in, this is where we normally sign in for the Zoom every time. So you come here and I log it in. Fair enough? I'll change the time, or we maintain the time to 7 o'clock. Fair enough? The time that we will maintain that. All right.
7 is better, I guess.
Okay. Now we maintain this one here. This is where you can add the calendar dates into your system. All right. You have problem with the time, you can utilize the time conversion here to know which time is your time. Again, this is where you start. It gives you the brief intro, what you can do, the upcoming event. I hope you have gone through that. The syllabus is a must. You need to have it. You need to have a syllabus. All right. I need this one here. Few people have done that. The computer assessment. I need to know who have what, who don't have what. Only 9 people so far. I don't know what's happening with the rest. Check out the announcement all the time. All right, the next thing we're going to do, again, you must introduce yourself. Only few people have done it. So make an attempt to introduce yourself, because those are the tasks that in order for you to get the certificate, you should be fulfill this task. All right. Now, if you don't have the software, now this is Mac, and this is for the PC. So if you have a Mac, you go here. If you have a PC, you open here. No, the PC, this is how to install it. These are the steps how to install it. This link here is where you can download it into your system. It is straightforward. You unpack it, you copy the icon, you drop it on the old one. That's it. You're good to go. All right? So you have everything. We cannot do anything without the software. And you cannot tell me, okay, I don't have the software. We have provided you with this full version software. Now, if you have a Mac, you have options. You can download it here. This one will come up. Now, when this one come up, it's straightforward. This is the link for the drive. You click on it. If we get knocked out, you have to relog in again. We have 40 seconds, all right? So here we go. You have 2020 Photoshop, 2019, and this is the crack for this tool. All right, this one here, the crack is here. For the 2020, everything is inside there. All you have to do double click it, unpack in your system, it'll come straight forward. All right. We are going to log off, we log in back again. We run out of time. Everybody log in back again. Log in back again.